What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Itchy, and I've got a great unboxing for you. This is the Atlas waterproof case, and it is the direct competition of our friend's LifeProof. And if you go to my actual YouTube page, you'll see in my welcome video that I had a few issues with the LifeProof case. And I really liked the design of that case, but it just wouldn't operate correctly on my phone, which was a bit of a letdown for me. I'm not going to go into all the issues. You can watch the video to see those issues, but I've been yearning for something that was very similar to that, but better since my experience with the LifeProof for the iPhone 5. Introducing an incoming Incipio with their version of the LifeProof, the Atlas waterproof case. This particular case is really cool because it comes with a 1-year device warranty, which is cool. And from what I understand, once you register this device, they will replace your phone if anything happens to it while it's in this particular case, which is awesome. And another cool feature of this particular case over the LifeProof is that it actually comes with tempered glass in the front. So this is not that plastic or that film that is on the LifeProof. It's an actual piece of glass, which is really nice, I hope. This thing is also supposedly waterproof, shockproof, dustproof, and ultra rugged. So it's supposed to be a really high-end case. This case will run you about $90, which is about, for the most part, the same as a LifeProof for the iPhone 5. And that's kind of what it looks like. And it looks very similar to the LifeProof. When you open up it's got a nice presentation, and that's what I really want to show you now. When you open it up, it shows the waterproof, and it talks about how much waterproof up to 2 meters, roughly 7 feet for an hour, which is really good. Meets U.S. military standards of protection, and it's a full IP68 rating against water and dust. When you flip to the next page, talks about co-molded PC, TPE shell, provides multiple layers of protection, rugged styling designed to withstand even the harshest conditions. Show a little bit of mud there. Here's another one, tempered glass, rigid plextonium, polycarbonate, supportive, TPE, and shock absorbent EVA. I don't know what any of these acronyms spell out. Foam combined to create a protective shell for your device. Shockproof, so if you drop it. And dustproof, sand and dustproof, EVA and silicone gasket around all essential ports, so dust and dirt has no chance of getting in to harm the device. Very nice. And that was the last one. And here is the actual device behind the shell. It looks like the Iron Man suit for the iPhone 5. Well, let's stop talking about it. I've showed you everything there is to know, or everything that you probably care about at this point. Let's actually pull it out and see what we think, and let's see what all is in this little box here. We've got a familiar headphone adapter, which I believe is a necessity. I'll find out in a second. But this is the same as the Mophie Helium, and the same as the LifeProof. You do need this, what has the gasket, so that you can listen to your music or headphones. So not a big bummer, but I'm glad they include that. You don't have to buy it separate. That is, I think, pretty much it in the actual little case here. The actual case itself feels really good. On the LifeProof version, there's a cutout here that has the iPhone 5 Apple logo, that Apple. But I'm fine with not being able to see that. It says Incipio there. Across the bottom here, you've got a few port spots here that will open up, I believe, if you got to do something to make it open. Yeah, that's it. You grab the little jagged edge here, and it'll open to display charging port and speaker grill, and you can get to that audio input, that 3.5mm jack for your headphones, which is really cool. And this has a gasket seal here as well. Now, one thing that actually I'm a little interested in is how long this little piece of rubber on this outside edge will last. Don't know that for sure. Hope it lasts a long time, but I just can't be sure because every time you charge it, or well, you can actually get to it without. You can get to your 3.5 millimeter jack or input, excuse me, for headphones without opening this, but just the constant opening this to access this lightning port. I don't know how long that's going to last. Time will tell, but so far so good. I mean, with the design, I'm really happy about this design. It looks pretty good. So let me figure out exactly how to open this thing, and we will get to it. It should be a fairly simple process, but yeah, you never know. It might be harder than I think to open this thing up. Let me pull that out and try to figure out exactly. I want to make sure I don't tear shit up, so that's important. Alright, I think I figured out how to take the actual thing apart. I think the back piece comes off as one piece. I just started reaching around because I did not want to weaken any of these joints, because I'm going to do a surprise test for you guys when this is all complete. But I think it just comes apart like I've got it here. I think that's right. Yep. Pop right off. I'm just scared. This has got some sort of rubber gasket sealing to it. It has a nice feel. Here's all the rest of the pieces here. And on the inside you have a caution sticker. It says please use caution while inserting and removing the device from the case. You don't want to break this glass, and it is glass. Let's look and see what else is in here, because there's a lot of stuff inside. Here's your warranty paperwork. Tells you exactly what you need to do to file a warranty. Cleaning cloth, Incipio on it. Nice. I like those. How you register your... You can do it, I guess, from an app. Yeah, there's an app that you can go to and register your actual device, which is cool, with warranty details. And here is, I guess, like an instruction manual of sort. Tells you maintenance, cleaning, and all that kind of stuff that you might need. And it shows you how to open it, which I just figured out in about 2 minutes. So, yeah, that's it. And here is everything else that you might need to know. So I'm going to clean my phone up and prepare to insert it into this particular case. Alright guys, so I've cleaned the iPhone 5 off flawlessly, and I've cleaned off the actual Atlas case. So the only thing left to do now is to insert said iPhone into the Atlas case, and I just want to make sure that I get a good tight fit, and this thing fits like super tight. It's in there now. I'm gonna hopefully be able to keep my carbon fiber back on because I took everything else off, but we'll see. And I like to hit everything with some compressed air. It's your best friend with electronics, just to make sure. See those little specks in this case, those little white specks? I'm gonna blast all those away. That could be packing material. It could be something else. I'm not 100% sure, but I hate them and they're going away. So now those are gone. I'm going to apply this back shell and make sure that everything is lining up correctly. And whoa, I just gotta make sure I snap it all in right, because that will cause problems if I don't. Alright, looks like everything is snapped in, and the case looks pretty good. The next thing that I'm going to do is insert this audio port, kind of like stopper is what it is really, so no moisture gets in there. And I'm going to make sure that everything is fully positioned, and I'm going to put it hopefully all the way back together. We'll see here in a second if it all goes in the way it's supposed to. Looks like it will. And I'm going to close it up. Last snap. And it looks like we've got a fully enclosed device. Right now, everything seems to be working like it's supposed to. We've got volume controls, which is no problem. We've got volume on, volume off with a nice vibration. And let's see what sound is like on this guy. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Itchy, and I've got another great unboxing for you. In this one, you can see what it is, so there's no room to hide. Everything looks good, and looks like it's working like it's supposed to. So that's cool. Now there's only one more thing to do. The phone is hopefully fully sealed, because the next thing I'm finna do is throw this guy in some water for you and make sure that it still works. Alright guys, so I'm in the bathroom, we got some water, we got the iPhone, I'm going to play a video, and now the moment of truth, and this is one of my videos. So here's Build the Bus time. Video's playing, you can see it. Adios. The iPhone is under the water, fully submerged, and let's see if it is still working. Hopefully it is, otherwise we're going to be in some trouble. Looks like the video is still playing. The phone is fully submerged. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is pull it out of the water. And hopefully it didn't tear the phone up. So we're going to see. It looks like it's still playing. Let's dry it up a little bit. And hopefully we still have a working phone. The video should still be playing all while I'm doing all of this. So let's see if we can get any audio. And the contents of this package are one HTC One charger, so yeah, a sync cable, a headset with a microphone, semi jack pin, and a quick start guide. So yeah, the video is working. And just let's make sure, I'm gonna turn the light out to make sure that we got good color. So yeah, that is the phone. I liked it. However, I still gotta get used to a lot of things because it's very different than. And just to make sure you guys see it, I'm gonna dunk it again. Nobody's crazy enough to dunk an iPhone 5 in the water twice but me. And you can hear it. Listen. We're in the water. Completely unsubmerged. Video still playing. Let's see if the touch functionality is still working. Pause the video. Played the video. And that's it. This is a great product, and I strongly recommend it. And at under $100, it's a no-brainer if you're serious about iPhone protection. That's all I got. Thanks again. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.